thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Darren. And what a night we have on Saturday. What a weekend. I mean, is there anything more English than this weekend? Wimbledon, the British Grand Prix, England in the quarterfinals of the Euros, and Johnny Fisher against Alen Babic in front of 7,000. I said Babic because it's the Copper Bosch on Saturday night. 7,000 live on DAZN around the world. What a night it is going to be. And what a time for British boxing. What a time, of course, for DAZN as well. This platform that we started working with a few years back, now the absolute global home of boxing. Last Saturday in Phoenix, we saw an epic night as Jesse Bam Rodriguez beats Estrada to go top 5 in the pound-for-pound list. Of course, the Copper Bosch this Saturday. Next week, we're in Philadelphia for Jaron Ennis in front of a huge crowd at the Wells Fargo, before we, of course, head to Manchester, August 24th for Jack Catterall against Regis Prograis, announced yesterday. August 3rd, before that, Riyadh season in Los Angeles, Terence Crawford against Israel Madrimov. DAZN is flying. And before we go to the fighters, a quick word from Alfie Sharman.
Yeah, thanks Eddie. Hello, everyone. Yeah, an amazing weekend we have ahead of us. 3 fights, 3 mega fights on Saturday, starting with this 50-50 heavyweight clash. And then as we move through the evening, William Cepeda, and then Nate Diaz returns to the ring later on in the evening. And then, as you rightfully say, within the next month, we welcome pound-for-pound contenders Terence Crawford and Boots Ennis to our platform. But, to pause and focus on this weekend, Johnny Fisher, fantastic fighter. I've had the pleasure of being ringside for most of his fights so far, and his massive army, and undoubtedly one of the most exciting talents in the heavyweight division. But that could all get disrupted on Saturday against Alen Babic. Of course, he comes out swinging always. He's a very game opponent, and we all know what he's capable of. So for me, this is a really fun fight. Maybe not so much for these two guys, but for us as boxing fans. Everyone in the arena is going to be up on their feet. Everyone at home is going to be gripped to the TV for the full undercard as well. And I can't wait. So join us ringside this Saturday night, live and exclusive, only on DAZN.
Thank you, Alfie. We'll start with the main event. And as we know, 2 heavyweights, we know them very well. The man to my right, Johnny Fisher, unquestionably the biggest ticket seller in the country. But now, as I've said before in interviews, I feel like not just a British heavyweight prospect, but a world heavyweight prospect. The man to my left, we've had so much fun with over the years, the Savage, a British fan favourite, wears his heart on his sleeve inside and outside the ring. And on Saturday night, Johnny Fisher rolls the dice, headlining for the first time in front of a huge crowd at the Copper Box. We're going to start with the main event. Alan, we'll start with you. Welcome, looking very dapper, very smart. You say that you're back, you're ready, you know Johnny Fisher, you know the task at hand, ready for an epic night on Saturday.
Thank you for having me. I'm just blessed to be here like always, but Alan is not here with us. Today is the Savage. And this is about the resurrection of the Savage, and you made a mistake, Eddie Hearn, when you slide into my DM for another time asking about Johnny Fisher. I was in shock that you will put the boy through this, but let's go through it.
Well, I've been in your DMs many times over the years, and you've always said yes. What gives you the confidence that you can beat this man on Saturday?
I said yes because you underestimated the Savage. Everybody underestimates the Savage. The whole my life it's been like that, but never like this, because I was fighting big men when Johnny Fisher was 10 years old. I was knocking them out cold. So I'm going to show you what is boxing. Boxing will be the only judge on the night. Nobody's going to save him. Nobody's going to be with him. He has so many fans, and his father's doing an amazing job. And I'm jealous, but listen, to be here, I had to claw my way to be at this stage. He just had to drive a car like 10 minutes. I had to do 100 fights on this shit arena where people are trying to kill me, literally. So I'm going to show you what boxing can do on Saturday night.
A lot of people feel that it will be the same Alen Babic, which is come, put the pressure on, stand, make the temperature hot in there, trade, push him on the back foot. Is that the game plan? He's fast, he's strong, he can punch hard, he has a good chin. Is that the right tactics or the only way you know?
That is the worst things people say to me. He's punched hard. Do you think I never fought a guy who punches hard? Do you actually believe that? My first heavyweight fight was when I was 21. So you think I never fought a guy who punches hard? You think I never saw, you know who I spar, you know what I do. I never fight a guy like with his kind of power. What the fuck is that about?
Oh, I'm just saying what they said.
It's bullshit. Everybody says, like, oh, he punches hard. Bro, I've been doing this for 13 years. My head is like a mashed potato inside. So what the fuck about punching hard? Of course he punches hard. Look at him. He's fucking giant. I told you the first time. I like to kill giants. I would like it if he's bigger. I thought he was bigger actually. So yeah, let him punch hard. I never saw this. What do you want me to say?
What do? You just take him to deep waters and drown him?
I just put my chin on his chest and just make it as hard as possible and make the ring such a lonely place that he never experienced in his whole life. I've been brought up in this kind of ring, so I know what I'm talking about. It's going to be the loneliest place he was ever been in. And he's going to feel it. He's going to feel it after, believe me, after 5 seconds. He's going to know he's in deep waters. And then we're going to swim. You know, my whole life has been like that. You know, I didn't have a father who cared for me that much. I didn't have that many friends. They have nothing. I have 0 things. I'm from fucking Croatia. We are tough. We are like that. And we claw our way. So we are not on the same page. We are not on the same trajectory. We're nothing is the same. So he will know I'm something different that he never faced in his whole life.
Do you think he can swim in the deep waters of the Alen Babic swimming pool?
Listen, Johnny Fisher, I was actually kind of afraid of him when I thought he was just this intelligent guy fighting, a university guy, you know, all the posh things. I was like, oh, this guy isn't different. But then I saw he wants to be the tough guy. He wants to speak like the tough guy. Bro, don't do that. It just sounds stupid because you don't know what tough is. You don't know what tough is. You know, I do know. And I'm going to show him the stuff because when he started talking shit, I was like, okay, I got him. He wants to be tough. Let's see now who is tough. Now we're going to get the toughest savage you ever got. And you're going to see who the fuck is tough. You're going to see tough. Tough is shit. Tough is depression. Tough is everything you hate about life. It's tough. Nothing beautiful comes in that ring that night.
Johnny, moment is here. It is a tough fight. We do expect deep waters. You ready for the challenge that this man brings on Saturday night?
Very ready, Eddie. I don't know when I said I was tough, but I'm ready for the challenge. I'm excited to get in there. We talk about deep waters and my dad not getting in the ring, the fans not getting in the ring. It's very true. It's just going to be me and you. And I'm big, I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm fast. And there's a realisation when my fists land on you, it's not going to be a good thing.
John, let me ask you, do you really think I never faced somebody strong in the ring? Do you really actually believe that? Because
no, I think you have.
This crazy shit people talk about, I never seen that kind of puncher. What the fuck are you talking about?
I think you have, and you got knocked out in 1 round one time when you did.
What? He was the easiest puncher of them all.
So yeah, what's going to happen when I do it?
Oh my God, this guy is such denial.
And also, I'm going to have 10-ounce gloves on. That's going to be
another thing I
you.
never saw in my life. Oh my God, Eddie, are we fighting with 10 ounces? Oh, don't fuck no. I'm out of this fight. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit like I never saw somebody who punches hard. What the fuck? I mean, it's just ridiculous. Your coach, you tell him, you saw me spar with Dillian White when I was 88 fucking kilos and he was 120. Was that a tough sparring? Was that a tough fucking sparring? It's a simple question.
You're asking me, let me answer. Listen, this is a great fight. You're one tough son of a bitch.
Thank you.
You are one tough.
Case closed. Let's go on the undercard.
But you're going to learn Saturday night. Trust me.
Just remember, deep waters are coming. I'm there, you're there.
You're
be ready.
taking me to deep water.
Stop with the words.
This shit, this is just crazy.
Let's talk more action. Saturday night, it's me and you. That's all that matters.
Me to deep waters.
Saturday night, it's me and
Oh
you.
my fucking God. You are deluded, bro. You are crazy. You're batshit crazy.
Alan,
now I know. I thought, but now I know you want to be tough. You're going to take me to deep waters.
Saturday night. You just said we're going to deep waters.
You was never in the deep waters.
You can take me there, I can take you there. It don't matter. We're both going there. So that's all that matters.
But you
Stop
don't
talking.
know the place.
It's time to work.
True little boy.
What's that?
We'll see how much you help him tonight.
Johnny, one thing we know, a lot of fighters come out, they say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You know what Alan's going to do.
And he knows what I'm going to do as well.
Think you can finish this fight early?
No, I don't, because you
It could finish early, but I prepared for 10 grueling hard rounds. I've resigned myself to 9. Listen, I've got respect for Alen Babic. I know he brings war. He's a warrior.
Nobody fucking respects me here. You brought me here like a lamb to a
fought 2
slaughter.
on the same cars
You
before.
made a mistake.
I know what he
slid
brings.
into my DMs.
And he knows what I bring,
You
so I
brought
don't
me
need to
for
talk
a
the
lamb.
fight up.
Am I gonna be a sacrificing lamb? No, fuck, I am not.
I don't want you to be a sacrificial
Fuck, I'm
lamb.
not being that. Fuck
Well,
this
I
shit.
don't want you just to turn up and roll over. I want you to bring it to me, and I want you to stand in front of me, and that's not a good place for you to stand. Right on my chest, you're going to get uppercuts, you're going to get hooks, it's going to hit your jaw.
Oh my God, I never saw an uppercut. How does this punch go? Please tell me. Does this? Oh no.
It goes right on your chin.
Yeah, I got that also, believe me. Yeah, they tried to rip a fucking head off. Many fucking times, many fucking years, since you were 10 years fucking old. And you don't respect me.
I do respect
Eddie
you.
Hearn doesn't respect me. And nobody respects me because you take this
Why
fight.
does Eddie
This
matter?
fight was a fucking mistake. And I'm telling you that now, so don't tell me I didn't tell you so.
I think we all just need to calm
Well,
down.
fuck everything up.
We need to calm down.
Yeah, I do. That's a good.
Take a chill pill.
Okay.
Fuck this microphone.
Well, this was the new format of starting with the main event. And unfortunately for Reece Bellotti and Levi Giles, we're going to move to you now. And this is another brilliant, brilliant fight. A fight that actually reminds me a lot about Lewis Crocker against Conor Walker a couple of weeks ago. You're going to see the same kind of fight. 2 big ticket sellers with a lot of support in the copper box on Saturday night. The British and Commonwealth titles on the line. Levi, welcome. You can carry that on if you want, but I'm not sure it's your style. But massive moment for you. I hear training camp's gone fantastically well. Big following coming down from the Midlands as well. Big moment for your career on Saturday.
Yeah, the biggest. I can't top that. But we've had a great training camp, mentally and physically. I'm in the best shape possible. I'm more than ready for Saturday night. I know everyone knows that's seen Reece over the years. We know what he brings. It's war every time, and we're prepared for that, and we're prepared if it goes that far. We're going to 36 minutes of the hardest night of my life, but it'll be the most rewarding when we come out British and Commonwealth champion.
Reece, expect a great main event, but a lot of people talking about this fight as well. Every time you fight seems to be a fight of the year contender. I guess you're trying to be a little bit smarter in your old age, but nothing can take that away from you. This guy's going to bring it on Saturday night. We expect another firecracker.
Yeah, 100%. Like you say, it's going to be a good fight. I'm expecting a good fight. I trained harder than I ever have for this. I want to keep these belts, and that's what I plan on doing Saturday.
Obviously, a new European champion as well. I know you're not looking past Levi Giles, but the run is incredible at the moment. Dreams to defend those 2 championships on Saturday and then move on to the European title.
Yeah, there's always plans, but like you say, my main focus is Levi, and I'm not looking past that until after Saturday night.
Well, some big step-ups for our young talent on Saturday night. Brilliant cruiserweight fight as well. Southern Areas Championship on the line. Step up for John Hedges against Lewis Oakford. Lewis, welcome. Great fight for you. Again, big support in the arena. It's going to be a wild night, as you've seen. Testing this young man on Saturday night. You ready?
Definitely ready. Can't wait. I can't wait. I've had a great training camp. And it's going to leave no stone unturned on Saturday night. And leave it all in the ring, and I believe I'll come out victorious.
John, the step up for you is now finally here. Inactivity last year with injuries, but a real fight for you now. I said to you and your dad earlier, it gets exciting now. You know, a lot of these guys come over to protect themselves and survive. Now you've got someone that's coming to win, and your first title on Saturday.
Yeah, exactly that, Ed. To be fair, look, this was my dream. I said I want to get on this top table, and this is where I'm going to perform. This is my arena on Saturday night. It's going to be a big fight for me. But that belt I've been chasing since I first turned professional, so there's no way I'm letting anyone take that off me.
Another championship fight on the main broadcast on Saturday. Big step up for Maisie Rose Courtney against Jasmina Zapatochna. Jasmina, welcome. We saw you in a tremendous fight with Shannon Ryan as well. WBA International Championship on the line for you on Saturday. Ready for another big fight on DAZN?
Hello everyone. Shannon Ryan fight was very tough and short notice. I stepped up with the weight, so super flyweight it wasn't my championship fight, but I feel confident now. Flyweight is my division, so let's let's see what's going to happen on Saturday.
We expect some great fights on this card with your style and Maisie's style. Expect another explosive fight for this championship.
Yeah, like I said, well, I'm preparing for this fight for 3 months. I did proper camp, warm-up fight with Gemma Ruek. Yeah, so I think I'm ready. I'm ready for Saturday.
Maisie, big step up for you on Saturday. First championship on the line as well. We know you wanted to fight Chloe Watson for the European Championship. You agreed to that fight, and you certainly took no easy option with this one, expecting a great test on Saturday.
Yeah, it is what it is. I've got a lovely fight on Saturday. Do you know what I mean? I'm excited to step up to 10 rounds. I'm fit enough to fight 110 rounds. Do you know what I mean? So once I do a job on Jasmina, you go and tell your mate how good I am.
Those hard training camps with Tony Sims over 4 and 6 rounds, sometimes you feel like you've trained for the 10-round duration, ready for your first championship and putting a belt on the wall at Sims's gym after Saturday night.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it means to me. Do you know what I mean? Breaking barriers in women's boxing means a lot more to me than these championships and stuff like that, do you know? And yeah, I want to make people in my gym proud. I want to make Tony proud, my family proud, me proud, and then I just keep conquering it. And yeah, that's it.
Great fight, WBA international title on the line on Saturday. 4 great prospects as well. I think we got by far the best stable in the world globally, also the best prospects in the world as well. We'll start with Jimmy Sains. Jimmy, welcome. Just off the back of your performance on Saturday as well, huge ticket sales down at the top tier show, a very, very fast turnaround, 4 wins, 4 knockouts, ready to make it 5 on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great turnout last week at Bremen Centre. It was great to be fighting locally. I don't know if I'll get that opportunity again to fight a local platform, but yeah, it was great. I made the most of it. But now I'm back on the Matchroom show and another Stratford one, another London one, so I'm looking forward to it, getting back to Saturday and the Matchroom shows.
One thing we're seeing is, you know, you're definitely growing as a man, growing in personality as well, punching very, very hard as well, finding your feet in the pro ranks now and really looking to move into 2025 with really Southern Areas English Championship fights as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, definitely like boxing more, taking my time, so the longer rounds definitely suits me more as I start stepping into the 8 and 10 rounders, and so yeah, suits my style. I can relax a bit more and get behind the jab, which I did last Saturday, and I hope to do the same again this Saturday.
Jimmy, big heavyweight main event, another young heavyweight prospect, Louis Pachetti. Louis, welcome. Kicking off the night, pre-England game on Saturday at the Copper Box, big platform for you. Good chance for fight fans to see a young, exciting heavyweight.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very thankful that I can have a fight back before the England game, so hopefully get yourself down there to watch a good performance.
A lot of people know about you from the gyms, aspiring on Johnny Fisher talking to me earlier about you as well. Done the rounds in the gym and looking forward to being active as a pro.
Yeah, 100%.
Laylee, welcome. I said to you, I want to see you selling some tickets on Saturday night. Congratulations. After Johnny Fisher, you are the clear number 2 on the card. And for that, you're on nice and late on Saturday night, 6,000 or 7,000 in the Copper Box. Huge moment for you after fighting all over the country, finally fighting in London and looking forward to having huge support in the Copper Box.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. I told you I sold a lot of tickets to this one. I'm glad to be fighting in front of everyone from home. I'm going to put on a good performance.
I know that it's nice to box at home, but also been a great experience for you on the road. Obviously, fighting earlier on the cards on Before the Bell. Nice deep slot on Saturday, around 8:30, 8:45. Going to be a huge crowd. And the word out of iBox is that you're firing on all cylinders in camp.
Yeah, I can't wait now. A lot of people coming down. It's gonna be good. I've enjoyed the travelling around everywhere, but this is the one I've been waiting for. I've performed good in my last fights. I've got better each fight, but this is where you're gonna see the best of me in front of everyone cheering me on. It's gonna be buzzing. It's gonna knock this guy out.
Well, big night for you on Saturday. Big night as well for Giorgio Vizioli. His first fight in the capital as well. All knockouts from his professional career, looking sensational so far. Going to kick off the main broadcast. Giorgio, welcome. Great performance last time out in Leeds. Looking forward to fighting in London at the weekend.
Yeah, very excited. Sold a few tickets this time. Very close to home, and yeah, looking to put another class performance on again.
Probably bored of answering this question, but just a talk on that knockout KO ratio. We know as an amateur you're a fantastic stylist, but setting your feet and punching very hard in the pro ranks.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said in the last press conference, in the amateurs, you ain't got really that much time to set your feet. In the pros now, I'm setting my feet a little bit more. I feel like I get my man strength a little bit, and I'm sharp. And these guys are running forward, and I'm catching on the chin.
You heard it there. Alen Babic is going to get on the chest and work away. But what a talent! What a trio of fighters we have here.
Louis Pochesi there, just making his way to the stage of Barnett. 2-0 KOs will open before the bell, of course. Lally Buttigieg, nice local one for him, and a late slot as well after boxing in Belfast twice, Sheffield and Leeds. Giorgio Vizioli, 3-0, 3 knockouts, has boxed in Dublin, Belfast and Leeds, so nice for him to have a little homecoming as well. They'll be buzzing, won't they, Darren, to be back local, and we're buzzing for this fight as well. Big moment this for young Maisie Rose Courtney, trained by your old mentor, of course, down in Essex, Tony Sims. First title fight, first 10-rounder. Why do you believe the time is now?
Because she served, we spoke about Johnny Fisher serving his apprenticeship and having to step up, and I think this is the right time for Maisie Rose to step up. But this is a step up against Zappa, who showed how hard she is, how tough she is, how much desire she shows in a fight. She showed that against Shannon Ryan. All laughs there, but let me tell you now, when that first bell sounds on Saturday night, this one will catch fire very quickly.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. WBA International Flyweight title, the prize. Maisie Rose Courtney versus Jasmina Zapatochna. And this fight, a good one as well. Big John Hedges, I said at the launch press conference, he certainly filled out, Darren, from the 18-year-old super middleweight that Eddie signed a few years ago. This is a big moment for him. The Southern Area title, a belt you won, of course. And it's a big one, isn't it, in a fighter's story?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's that first run on the ladder. It's the first title that I won as a pro, and it meant an awful lot, because whatever happened for the rest of my career, I could always say I was a champion. Somebody's O has to go. It's a brilliant fight, Jamie. Really, really looking forward to this one.
Lois Oakford, of course, the opponent, 5-0. Second fight of the year for John Hedges. And the good fights lead in to the good fights, because this is a fight that I really can't wait for. A fan favourite, it's safe to say, is Reece Bellotti, who captured that British title, a belt he'd wanted for so long, in February in a tremendous main event with Liam Dillon at the O2 Indigo. Good to see Reece back, and this is a good opportunity for Levi Giles. Stylistically, Darren, what does this promise us?
Yeah, look, I think, again, fireworks and real excitement. Giles can do a bit of everything. I thought he was unlucky against Gomez Jr. Reece Bellotti, I mean, what a fighter, what a servant to the game he's been, but in the glory years, if you like, capturing the 2 belts and moving on to bigger and better things is a brilliant fight. It means an awful lot to both fighters.
Yep, just the one defeat in 16 fights for Giles, which was a split decision loss to current English champion Michael Gomez Jr. last year, which some felt he might have done enough to win. And that will be your chief support, and this will be your main event. It'll all lead to the knockout stage. Live on DAZN Saturday night, it's Alen Babic and Johnny Fisher, 10 rounds at heavyweight. It's chaos. Strap in. Let's bring them face to face.
Face to face, boys, please.
Intense.